Okay.
All right, is it working?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay, so we're with Steve with the Woz right now at, where are we? SNW in
Storage
Santa Clara.
Network World.
Yeah! And as you can see, we're both guest speakers.
Mine's
Over there.
Yeah, I'm going to be speaking, so I don't want it on me.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. I mean, I'll take mine off when I speak too.
Alrighty. So what do you
So
have going?
here's the question. I heard this rumor recently that the Apple, which you see there, and I'm a loyal Apple user.
The Apple logo.
I hear that the Apple logo is actually supposed to represent the Garden of Eden apple.
The Garden of Eden apple. Well, at the risk of being fired from Apple, I am going to answer that question.
Ooh, oh, yes.
And the answer is no. And it does represent Johnny Appleseed. And yes, we can say these things after the fact, but it just isn't the case. And the guy who developed the apple had nothing like that in his mind. We had
Really?
we had the word apple, and its history goes back, has nothing to do with the Garden of Eden. No.
Really?
Really, really, really.
So when did you adapt the symbol? Or when did the symbol come into play? At the beginning?
Not at the beginning. Not at the beginning when Steve Jobs and I started in the garage and we had a little partnership for a year. But
Yeah.
we raised money for our big product, the Apple II.
Right, the Apple IIe.
Yeah. So with that money, we hired the Regis McKenna ad agency, and among other things, one of the things they do is come up with logos. After they fought us on the name Apple, and we had to explain, computers are now going to go into the home, and Apple's a good word in the home.
Right.
And we did speak about, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and an apple for the teacher, and it's healthy and it's fruit. We did speak about those things, not the Garden of Eden. And so anyway, they went and came up with a bunch of logo ideas, and one was a picture, shape of the apple, with or without a bite in it. It just looked better. That's all. It just looked like a decent logo.
It's a beautiful logo.
Yeah, and it was 6 colors at the time.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember having the IIe with the colors.
And that wasn't to make the logo splashy. It was because our computer, the Apple II, was bringing color to the world for the first time ever. Nobody could imagine. Type a number and a blue square pops up on your TV.
And still today, the Woz brings color to life.
Well, good.